I'm Joey from ESCplus and Eurovision NYC. I'm here with Elis Mraz. Did I say your name right? Because I know
Well, it's like
you go by
Elis Mraz,
Elis,
but
right?
yeah, you said it right, but you said Eliska, and that's my like real name, and my like nickname is Elis
That's
because
just
it's shorter and it's much more easier to pronounce it in English.
right. Yeah, it's Eliska is a very Czech name, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a typical Czech name. We are the only country where you use this name, so it's very typical, and it was used for queens here in Czech Republic. It's very a name for queens.
Cool.
Eliška is the same name as Elizabeth Bush, for example.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here with us today. I am very excited to talk to you about your entry in the Czech national selection for Eurovision called Wanna Be Like.
We can pull it down, yeah. We can pull it down, yeah. Not for miscommunication, we just pull it down. I can tell you what I want, you can tell me what you like. Cause for you, my oven, I made it worthy every night. But when you move your body, it's stunning, and I can see how you're shining. Cause for you, my silver lining.
And it's a fun song, and it's a really fun video. Do you want to just tell me a little bit about what it was like filming this video? It looks to me as like a little bit of Britney Spears' "Baby One More Time." You've got that vibe. I love the woman in the background in the orange hair. Like what's all going on there?
I was working on it with the amazing director Radim Bežník, and the idea that about the school was my idea.
Mm-hmm.
And the girl with the red hair is a Czech singer, and all of these girls that are in the scene with me are my friends. So I had that kind of idea because my mom always wanted to make me a lady, but I was always a more like rebellious kind of child. So I had this kind of idea where we have a school of a good behavior, and we have the teacher that wants us to be that wants to make us ladies, and we are like still rebellious, and then in the end we make her rebellious. So it's like some kind of normal typical story, but it just fits to that song with that kind of atmosphere and energy and stuff. And I'm very, very glad that I had these like the girls, my friends. They are actors, they are singers. The teacher is like worldwide known, amazing twerk dancer, Anna. So I'm so glad that these girls went for it with so much enthusiasm, because I think we made something. It has so much good. It has a good energy, and I'm really grateful that they went for it.
Yeah, I mean, I know there's people are really responding to the song. It's one of everyone's favorites for this pre-selection.
Thank you.
I want to hear about, because your co-star Sis T.
What?
Your co-star in the song.
Yeah. Chisty. Oh. Sorry, I didn't understand.
Is it Chisty?
Yeah, rapper. Chisty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
His name was Chistikov, but he changed it because he started to do a different kind of genre, and he was like, "Yeah, we'll change the name so people don't make me do the same things that I was doing before." For some kind of thinking about it. But yeah, he's my co-star. He's my friend. And we did it together. I wrote the song, and then I asked him to do it because I knew that he speaks fluent Spanish, and also I knew him. We were doing one song before. I didn't know that we were doing this together because I was working with a producer, and he took my vocals, and he used it on his CD, on Chisty CD, and I didn't know about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they released it, I was like, okay, yeah, we have a song, and I don't even know about it. And he was like, oh, I didn't know that you don't know about it, but I really like your vocals, and I think that you're really cool. And if you'd like to do anything in the future, just like let me know. And yeah, so it happened like that because I knew all these things. And maybe if people don't know him, he's kind of legend in Slovakia because he was one of the first rappers in Slovakia that really started with rapping and hip hop and stuff. So he's kind of legendary in Slovakia.
Yeah, and I mean, I think I'm really excited to hear this sound come into the Eurovision fold because the idea of rapping is somewhat new to the Eurovision stage. But last year we had like Mahmood from Italy that was almost like a rap, and I feel like there's more and more of it, and especially coming from Czech Republic, it's really refreshing to hear.
Thank you.
But I will tell you, I feel like I want to know if people have said this to you about the song. There's a couple of parts of it that I hear and I can't help but think of some other songs. So the part that goes, can I get a something, right? It totally reminds me a little bit of Can I Get a Whoa Whoa from Jay-Z.
Yeah.
You know that song? Can by Jay-Z.
I don't even know that song.
All right, I gotta send that to you because that's like, it's, to me, it's like it reminds me a little bit, which is good, right? And then the other thing is when you make the sound of I think it's barappa bump or something like that.
Yeah.
That reminds me of Netta's toy, like that, just that phrasing.
Well, I think I was inspired more by Rihanna, Men's Down.
Oh, I didn't mean to end this life. I know it was alright. I can't even sleep and I can get it off my mind. I need to get outside before I end up behind.
Because I sang it on The Voice, so I love that rumpa pum, and I always wanted to use it in a song.
So okay, so that's another great example because I hear these little sounds and I love the way it reminds me of other stuff that I love. So I like hear it in your song and I feel like maybe there's some inspiration that you took from these different places, and that's Rihanna is probably what I'm hearing. You know, you're inspired by Rihanna. I didn't know that you sang Man Down on The Voice.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, 5 years back.
Yeah. In that time, like what more recently are you inspired by in terms of like today's music? What are some of your idols?
Well, I really love soulful music. I really love gospel music, Latin music. So it's a mixture of like, and rap music as well. Now I'm like, I love Godzilla from Eminem right now. It's just like so dope song. Mm-hmm. So it's just like when I have a mix of my song, it's a mixture of everything. So I can, sing. I can listen to Kim Barrow, and then I just go to Eminem, and from Eminem I go to Daddy Yankee. So it's like I listen to everything, and I love the difference between it, that every song makes me feel different, and that's what I like about music and like general.
Yeah. Well, I just want to say thank you so much for bringing us this 3 minutes of joy in this national selection. I'm a big fan, and I wish you the best of luck. I know that people can still vote for their favorite song on the Eurovision app. And this is all a really exciting time, I think, to be part of Eurovision in the Czech Republic. It does seem like people are more and more paying attention to it. Have you felt that?
Yes, I do. Even though I visited like few schools, and the children, they know that Eurovision exists, but they don't know what it is really and how it works. So I think that there's still a long way, in front of us. So we have the Eurovision. So we take the Eurovision as they take it in different states, because it's a long journey for us still, because I don't think that people really love it as much as people love it in different countries. But people here from the Czech TV, they really try to pick interesting people, so we have like bigger chances than we had before, because we were sending people that we love here in Czech Republic, but they are not so not good, but they don't fit into that kind of Eurovision genre, really.
Sure.
So yeah, I think that there's a long journey, you know, but I think that people take it much more better than they used to. Also thanks to Nicholas Josef, because he was the first that really made it kind of on Eurovision as a Czech person, and it helped him a lot because nobody knew him before this competition, and after the competition he became a known singer. So I think that was one of the things that people really, you know, was starting to see some positive things about Eurovision, and that it can really work, that it's not like some competition just for, you know, absurd stuff, because that's also what the thing that
Right.
Eurovision is just about, you know, crazy people going with crazy songs and doing crazy things on stage. So I think that's one of the things that people still think, but I hope that it will get better years and years.
Well, I think it's all in the right direction, as I love the online, the way the voting is happening, and I love the artists that are coming up through the selection process. I just hope that next year we will be in Prague for a national final, and hopefully also Eurovision.
That would be really cool, actually. It never happened, actually. It never happened.
Right, I'm pushing for it from here. So
Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me, and I wish you the best of luck with everything.
I wanna show you, na na na, how I can ramp up, I'm done, take it for your heart. Hey, my infinity,